I bet you didn't know that maths is English. And parents, if your child's not doing this, they're probably missing out on some marks. So, going to go through my guide that I've written. But just before we do so, just click subscribe. It really helps me out. And it also helps you out because you can see all the content and you never miss a video that I put out. So, this is maths is a language and you need to learn the vocabulary or you are going to lose some marks. So, most mistakes in maths, they're not number mistakes, they're reading mistakes. So either they've just not read the question properly, or they've not understood the question, or maybe the question's got so many words in it and very few numbers and maths elements to it, it just confuses you. So here's the three main problems that I see when it comes to this. The first one is if your child is, so they're going to be 15, 16 by the time they sit in GCSEs, if they've got a low reading age, let's say age 11 below, they're going to have a hard time. They really are going to have a tough time with this because some questions feel hard before you even touch the maths because the wording can be quite confusing. Number two, you're not actually learning the key words. You recognize the numbers, you know how to do the maths, but you don't know how to do the instructions. And thirdly, you don't know what the difference between words like explain or calculate or simplify, show, prove. Now, you might know what they mean in pure English terms, but when a maths question says to you, explain, do you know what it means? When it says simplify, do you know what the ending point should be? So let's think about five actions that we can test. And I want you to do me a favor, and I go on about this all the time. I'm going to talk through five actions. I want you to think about, not think about that probably won't work for me. I want you to really think about if you had to make it work, how could you make it work? And in the comment section, just let me know which one would you try if you think it might work for your child. So action number one is build a maths vocabulary list. So start a page in your book or just start a brand new book if you want to, and just call it maths keywords. So every time you go through a test paper and you see a word that you're not 100% sure what it means, even like calculate, we know what it means, but in maths, it just means work out the answer and show you're working out. If it means simplify, it means make it shorter, make it neater, make the numbers smaller, for example. Explain means etc. I'm not going to read them all out, but you get the idea. And I want you to add to this list every single time you do a test paper or answer a question that you haven't understood what those words means. Okay? So anything you don't know, look it up, write it down. This is your log. So action number two is translate the question before you answer it. So before doing any maths, I want you to rewrite the question in simple English. This is a really nice hack to try. So if it originally says simplify this expression, I'm going to write underneath it, different color pen, say make this shorter and neater. And that's just what that means. Okay, this can sometimes stop the panic. It can sometimes stop the silly mistakes. Action number three is highlight the command words. So every question is going to have a command word. So for example, calculate, show, explain, prove that. That tells you how much working, how much writing, what the examiner wants. Okay, but action three only works if you've got action one and action two down solid. Next is action four, practice explaining in full sentences. So for example, the for explanation questions, numbers aren't enough. So for example, if a question says, what's the missing angle? Give me a reason for your answer. You can't just say, well, it's 59 degrees because you need the because bit. And in the because bit, you need to learn what things you need to put in the because bit. So just practice writing down full explanations. Even one clear sentence can secure the full marks. Okay, and then finally in action five, learn one word per session. Doesn't have to be fancy, could be two, 3 words a session. You can do 2 or 3 words a week. It's up to you, however you want to structure this. So don't try and learn everything at once. You can go back to your list here and just at the end of every session, just go and revise one of them and just go, simplify means this. Estimate means this. It doesn't mean just guess, it means do it in these terms. So if you do all these things, or at least a collection of them, you don't even need to improve your reading age, but you will get better at the problem solving questions. So I hope everyone found that okay. Hope you found it super useful. If you did, just leave me a comment in the comment section. Tell me which one you would like to try. And if anyone needs any extra help, I've got a booking link in the description. You can book a free lesson with me if you like, or you can book a free week on my school platform where you can access all my live lessons. There's loads and loads of live lessons you can attend them all if you wanted to. Okay, so yeah, it's only £59 a month after that. So yeah, you can join anything you like there. Okay, thanks everyone. Speak soon, and I shall see you guys in the next.